Hello, I am Hossein Rajabi, and today I'm going to talk about securing public Wi-Fi connections for data protection, which is the full topic of my article. Public Wi-Fi has become an inseparable part of modern life. Almost everyone uses it at some point, whether it is for checking messages, browsing social media, studying, working remotely, or even accessing financial services. Because it is free and easy to access, people rarely stop to think about the risks behind it. The main problem is that public Wi-Fi creates a false sense of safety. When users sit in a cafe or airport, the environment feels normal and trusted, so they assume the network is also safe. In reality, public Wi-Fi networks are shared environments where many unknown users are connected at the same time. This makes them very different from private home networks and much more vulnerable to cyber attacks. In this presentation, I will explain in detail why public Wi-Fi is risky, how attackers exploit these networks, and how personal data can be exposed. I will also discuss practical and realistic solutions that users can apply in everyday situations. The goal is not to discourage people from using public Wi-Fi, but to help them understand how to use it responsibly and securely. Public Wi-Fi as a core part of modern connectivity. In recent years, the use of smartphones, laptops, and tablets has grown very quickly. People expect constant internet access for work, education, social media, banking, and entertainment. Public Wi-Fi networks were created to support this lifestyle by offering free or low-cost internet access. Many businesses provide Wi-Fi to attract customers, while governments and universities use public Wi-Fi to improve access to digital services. Despite these benefits, security is often not the main priority. Public Wi-Fi networks are usually designed for easy access, not a strong protection, which makes them attractive targets for cyber attackers. Why public Wi-Fi is naturally less secure? Public Wi-Fi networks are different from private home or office networks. They are open to many users, most of whom are strangers to each other. This open structure makes monitoring and controlling network activity very difficult. In many cases, public Wi-Fi uses weak encryption or no encryption at all. Even when encryption exists, it may be outdated or poorly configured. As a result, data sent over these networks can be exposed. This structural weakness is the main reason why public Wi-Fi is considered risky by cybersecurity experts. Trust and human behavior as a security weakness. Another major issue is user behavior. Many people trust public Wi-Fi too easily. If a network has a familiar name or belongs to a popular place, users assume it is safe. Attackers take advantage of this trust. They know that users rarely verify network authenticity or security settings. This human factor plays a significant role in successful public Wi-Fi attacks and makes technical defenses alone insufficient. Next slide. How cyber criminals exploit public networks. Public Wi-Fi networks are attractive to attackers because they allow access to many users at once. An attacker only needs to connect to the same network to begin monitoring traffic. Using simple tools, attackers can observe unprotected data, manipulate network traffic, I pause because the sound of airplane. Manipulate network traffic or impersonate trusted services. These attacks often happen silently without causing visible problems for the victim, which makes them especially dangerous. One of the most common threats on public Wi-Fi is encrypted traffic. When data is not encrypted, it travels in a readable form. Attackers can capture this data using packet sniffing tools. Through this method, sensitive information such as usernames, password, email, and browsing activity can be exposed. This threat is very common on open networks and shows why encryption is essential for data protection. Okay. Understanding man-in-the-middle attacks. A man-in-the-middle attack occurs when an attacker secretly intercepts communication between a user and a website or service. The attacker can read, modify, or redirect the data. In public Wi-Fi environments, these attacks are easier to perform because attackers share the same network as their victims. This type of attack can lead to account hijacking, data theft, and malware injection. Evil twin hotspots and fake networks. Evil twin attacks involve fake Wi-Fi networks that imitate legitimate ones. Attackers copy the network name of a real hotspot to trick users into connecting. Once connected, all user traffic passes through the attacker's device. This gives attackers complete control and visibility, making evil twin hotspots one of the most dangerous public Wi-Fi threats. Malware and device compromise. Public Wi-Fi can also be used to distribute malware. Attackers may inject malicious code into network traffic or redirect users to fake websites. If a device is not updated or protected, malware can be installed without the user realizing it. This can lead to long-term damage such as data loss, spying, or ransomware attacks. Real incidents and reported attacks. Many real-world incidents confirm the dangers of public Wi-Fi. Reports show that users have lost personal data after connecting to Wi-Fi in cafés, hotels, and airports. Large-scale attacks on public and Wi-Fi networks have also occurred, affecting thousands of users at once. These examples prove that public Wi-Fi threats are real and ongoing. Risk differences across public locations. The level of risk varies by location. Airports and hotels are high risk due to large crowds and many available networks. Cafes often use open networks with minimal security. City-wide Wi-Fi systems many suffer from misconfiguration, increasing the impact of attacks. Users should adjust their security behavior based on the environment they are in. The impact of new standards like WPA3. WPA3 was introduced to improve Wi-Fi security by offering a stronger encryption. While it provides better protection, it is not a complete solution. In public networks, WPA3 is often mixed with older standards which can introduce vulnerabilities. Poor implementation can still leave users exposed. IoT devices and expanded attack surfaces. The rise of IoT devices adds new risks to public Wi-Fi environments. Smarter devices often have weak security and limited update support. When connected to public Wi-Fi, these devices can become entry points of attackers, increasing the overall attack surface of the network. user awareness, and security myths. Many users believe that password-protected Wi-Fi is always secure or that HTTPS is enough. These beliefs are incorrect. Security depends on multiple layers, and misunderstanding these concepts leads to risky behavior. Education is critical for improving public Wi-Fi safety. VPNs as a core defense tool. VPNs provide a strong protection by encrypting all internet traffic. This prevents attackers from reading or modifying data. Using a VPN is one of the most effective ways to secure data on public Wi-Fi, and it is strongly recommended for frequent users. Device and network configuration practices. Simple configuration changes can greatly improve security. Disabling auto-connect, turning off file sharing, and forgetting networks after use are effective steps. Keeping operating systems and applications updated also reduces vulnerabilities. Future trends in public Wi-Fi security. Future public Wi-Fi security may include zero trust model, a stronger default encryption, and AI-based threat detection. However, user responsibility will remain essential regardless of technological progress. Okay. Data protection as the central goal of Wi-Fi security. When discussing public Wi-Fi security, the main objective is data protection. Data includes personal messages, login credentials, financial information, academic work, and professional documents. Losing control over this data can have serious consequences, such as identity theft, financial loss, or long-term privacy violations. Public Wi-Fi networks often expose data because information travels through shared infrastructure. If data is not encrypted or properly protected, attackers can access it with minimal effort. This makes public Wi-Fi one of the most weakest points in personal data security. Understanding data protection as a priority helps users make better choices. Instead of asking whether a network is convenient, users should ask whether their data is properly protected while using that network. The relationship between convenience and security. One of the main reasons public Wi-Fi remains popular is convenience. Users value fast and free internet access, especially when traveling or working remotely. However, convenience often comes at the cost of security. In many cases, network providers simplify access by removing authentication steps or encryption requirements. While this improves usability, it also increases exposure to attacks. Attackers benefit from environments where security is sacrificed for ease of access. Finding a balance between convenience and security is essential. Users must accept that secure behavior may sometimes require extra steps, such as using a VPN or avoiding certain activities on public networks. Why technical solutions alone are not enough? Many people believe that technology alone can fully solve security problems. While tools like encryption and VPNs are extremely important, they are not enough by themselves. Human behavior plays a major role in security outcomes. Clicking unknown links, connecting to unverified networks, or ignoring software updates can defeat even a strong technical protection. Attackers often target human weakness rather than technical flaws. Effective public Wi-Fi security requires a combination of technical defenses and informed user behavior. Both elements must work together to provide meaningful protection. Educational gaps and the need for user training. A major reason public Wi-Fi attacks remain successful is the lack of user education. Many users are never taught basic cybersecurity principles and rely on assumption. Sorry for the pause. Rely on assumptions instead of knowledge. Simple training and awareness campaigns could greatly reduce risk. Teaching users how to recognize fake networks, understand encryption, and use basic security tools would have a strong impact. Universities, workplaces, and public institutions, if I say correct, can play an important role by promoting safe Wi-Fi usage and providing clear guidance to users. And for the last slide, shared responsibility between providers and users. Public Wi-Fi security is a shared responsibility. Network providers are responsible for proper configuration, encryption, and maintenance. Users are responsible for protecting their own devices and data. When providers fail to secure networks, they expose users to unnecessary risk. When users behave carelessly, they increase the success rate of attacks. Security failures often occur when one side ignores its responsibilities. Improving public Wi-Fi safety requires cooperation between providers, governments, and users. Only through shared effort can data protection be effectively improved. And for the conclusion, public Wi-Fi is an important service that supports modern digital life, but it also introduces clear and serious security risks. Throughout this presentation, we have seen that threats such as data interception, fake hotspots, malware distribution, and user mistakes are still very common. These risks exist not because public Wi-Fi is evil by design, but because it is open, shared, and often poorly protected. The key message is that security on public Wi-Fi is not automatic. Users cannot assume that a network is safe simply because it is free, popular, or password protected. Awareness and informed decision making are essential. When users understand how attacks happen, they are much more likely to behave cautiously. By combining technical tools such as VPNs with good habits like avoiding sensitive activities and keeping devices updated, users can significantly reduce their exposure. Public Wi-Fi can still be used safely if it is approached with responsibility and basic cybersecurity knowledge. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention.